Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Good morning. Some people in Barbados, especially the guys who hang together and they talk about what's going on the ground in Barbados, they want to know why people like Akem Waithe is being hidden in the news. And it's a good question, okay? They're saying, how come it is that certain names get called or don't get called in Barbados? Okay, how come Akem Waithe, he's also known as Ellis, also known as World Boss, how come his name never gets called? And they talked about Jamal Ramsey, also known as Lappy, and he had a candlelight vigil, and it seems though it was raided. It was raided, and his burial, which happened on Saturday, it was never broadcasted, maybe on the YouTube channel, I don't know. But people that are watching what's going on at the ground floor level now, they're wondering, how come the Barbados Police Service, why don't they raid the blocks that they know for sure they got the guns? It's obvious to the people who are living in those areas where the gunmen are, where they live, where they hide things. How come the Barbados Police Service, how come they're not raiding those areas? This is Akem Waithe. He is a known drug dealer, known, okay? Now, he just got off of a matter, let me go here. He just got off of a matter in January of 2023. Early last year, he was before the Supreme Court because he was wielding a gun, and he created a scene. He and someone else created a scene, and because we don't know, it's just being alleged that the witnesses, they suddenly got amnesia. They couldn't remember what happened and who did it and who did what. So maybe there was some money passed, and then Akem and his co-accused, they were let go because the evidence was insufficient, okay? And again, this lady, let me see if her name is there, Pamela Beckles, yeah, she was probably very happy to let them go, okay? But if the witnesses are not cooperating, call them hostile witnesses, yeah, it has to end. This is the visual that they had for Jamal Ramsey that they're saying was raided, interrupted. This is him and his dog. It seems though he had a pink outfit here, so it's probably a female dog. Okay, this is the guy that was in the police chase, and the police bumped his motorbike and he fell off and he died on the scene. Okay, and this guy, Akem Waithe, also known as Ellis, he got this guy in trouble. Remember David Harewood, the guy in the Coast Guard that just recently got off because he went to the CCJ, the Court of Appeals in Trinidad and Tobago, and he was exonerated, but he was brought up on charges because he made a call to a known drug trafficker, and it was Akem Waithe. Okay, it was the same person that is before your court now. He's 32. I had a little slip with my finger. He's 32 years old, but he is now at your hotel there in St. Philip Dodds prison, and he is awaiting sentencing. But what people are noticing is they keep getting off. They know who the drug traffickers are, like they said when the court martial was being had for Lieutenant David Harewood. They say he knowingly communicated with a known drug trafficker, and it was Waithe, also known as Ellis, okay? World Boss, okay? So he is in your prison right now, Akem Waithe, and everyone, all of the guys on the corners, on the streets, they're watching the judiciary, they're watching the Pamela Beckles, they're watching the Supreme Court justices, they're watching to see what is going to happen to Akem Akem Waithe and people like him? Why are they always doing the dirt, doing the bad thing, the bad deeds, and getting off? Why are they getting off? Why all the secrecy? That's what this person's asking. It was a group. Why all the secretiveness, and innocent lives being taken? Why? They are beginning to think. Their heads are beginning to come up out of the sand, and they're seeing that persons who are really causing all the violence and bringing in all the illegal weapons and everything, they're seeing that when they do get caught, because the police know, they know who it is, and when they do get caught, the money behind with funeral home, his father's business, money behind that, and he's able to hire senior attorneys and that kind of stuff, and they're getting off. Okay, they are getting off. So this blog is to say that the members of, I don't want to say gangs, but there are people, there are young people, males in Barbados, who are beginning to notice that the Barbados Police Service, they're not doing their jobs. They're not doing their jobs. The Attorney General, he's not doing his job. His office is not doing their job. They're not prosecuting real crime. They're not prosecuting the real head of the cartels in Barbados. People are beginning to notice it, and they're going to have to do an offering. They offer up one of the underlings, one of the pawns. They offer up someone who is not really, he's just a soldier. They're just offering up soldiers to take the blame and to be at the hotel there in St. Philip. But the real minds behind what's going on in Barbados, they're always free. Even if you have to show them, okay, you slipped up, you showed your face, you were there, some people saw you, we're gonna have to bring you in, but they never, ever go to prison. And if they do spend some time in the hotel in St. Philip, it's like a punishment. It's not a punishment of the law, it's a punishment of the gangs who said, well, you were sloppy, we're going to let you sit there, you were sloppy, we're not even going to stop the police from doing what they're going to do. We're going to let you sit in there and think about, ways to shore up what you're doing so you don't get caught. So no one knows who it is that did this and did that and moved here and moved there. You can't get caught. You're not supposed to get caught. So Akem Waithe, 32 years old, is a known criminal in Barbados. He's a recidivist. He is a recidivist. So you have, again, I repeat myself, you have to watch how he is handled when he comes up for sentencing in December of 2024. Okay, he has already been found guilty. He has been found guilty. Okay, jurors of his peers, okay, found him guilty unanimously. Okay, he's guilty. Now you have to watch to see how the system, the justice system, you have to watch to see what happens to him, because it is not his first rodeo. It is not his first rodeo. He has been in your news. They haven't been putting in his face. Your paper, your newspapers, they weren't snapping a photo of him. They will snap a photo of someone who's picking up bottles or someone who stole a piece of bread, okay, and a sardine. But they weren't snapping photos of him coming out to court, from court, going into court. No, they weren't doing that. Are your paper, are the people who are supposed to be reporting, okay, are they on the take two? Are they balanced? Or how are the scales with them? Is it lean? A certain way, a lean, a certain way? What's going on? And people are beginning to notice. The people that you think are asleep, they're not. They're beginning to see. They're beginning to see what's going on, and they really are wondering, are you going to keep on doing this? Are you going to keep on going down this road? Okay. So yeah, this is Akem Waithe's. This is right about him, when he calls the scene. This is all about, it's not his first time before the court, probably wouldn't be the last. This is Jamal Ramsey's kind of like visual, yeah, that was interrupted per this blog. They said the person said that it was interrupted and it wasn't televised. Here it is. His candlelighting was raided and never broadcasted. So they feel away about Jamar and the way he and his send off when other people like Akem. There's no C, and this is his street name, Ellis. His last name is Waithe, also known as World Boss. Can do whatever. It's not only drugs, it's weapons, illegal weapons. Okay, so we have to wait to see now what happens in court and how they're going to. I have my calendar marked already, so how they're going to move with him. Okay, and a recidivist, a non-recidivist. Okay, and as the court martial people said, a known drug trafficker. So here they're saying he's a known drug trafficker here, and then in his guilty verdict, he was doing weapons. So he's doing everything. He's doing the drugs and he's doing the weapons. So he is really a world boss for real. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.